This is the opportunity to provide our students, our young people, with a better life, with a life where they can sustain, where they can live, if you will, the dream. This is an opportunity to give them something that they feel good about, and so I believe that it's really a matter of interest for our entire community.
Promise Zone is taking some of the excuses away, I like to think, of students not being able to access education because of finances. Now you have an opportunity to go to school free of cost and just concentrate on your studies instead of worrying how you're going to pay the next semester's tuition.
Going to school was financially straining for my family and I, due to the fact that I was an international student. With the help of the Benton Harbor Promise, I was able to focus more time on studying rather than work and graduate on time and with honors.
I had no hesitations about going to Lake Michigan College because it was close to home and it was more of a comfort zone, and the fact that I could not start off school at the age of 18 with student loans. And the Benton Harbor Promise helped me a lot with that because right now I'm going to go to my next 2-year college and with a clean slate, no student loans, and that is a great thing.
You're going to educate young people and they're going to not have dead-end lives. They're going to have lives that are productive and that they can make a contribution to their community. And it's a trickle effect because as they're being educated, then they're going to show that to other kids because they're going to be role models. And it's just a win-win situation.
I found a way to go to college because of the Promise Zone. Going to Baker College is important to me and my community because I can show that I'm just not another statistic of my community. Because I'm going to college to actually further my life and go after my goals.
I believe in the students who are part of the Promise because I think of myself, 40 years ago, maybe a little more than 40 years ago, and I think of what I needed to help me achieve in life. And what I needed was people who cared. I needed the opportunity for people to believe in me. And I think that I see the ability of every one of these students to achieve not only what I've achieved, to achieve better, to really make a difference in our society and in our community.
Benton Harbor Promise Zone gives a lot of opportunity for the future. You can get a job, you can get some experience, you can get the internship in the company that you would like to. The Benton Harbor Promise Zone make a tremendous help for the student.
Going to college is important to me because then I can further my education in graphic design and commercial photography, meet a lot of people in the process and make contacts, and then maybe get a higher paying job in the future.
The Benton Harbor Promise has a high value in my career goals. They've put me in classes to give me interpersonal and workplace skills. They've gave me a job when I was going to college, mentoring other students. And for the summer, they gave me an intern at Whirlpool Corporation, and I've learned so many things pertaining to business, so it's really helping me.
Going to college is important to me because I'm the first person in my family to go to an actual 4-year university, and I feel like I owe it to my family to do that because nobody else has, and really going to college is the only way to get what I want, and what I want is to be successful. Working with Whirlpool has been one of the best experiences I've had in my life. It's the first time I can honestly say in my whole 19 years of living, I've never minded waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. What surprised me about my internship this summer was how fast I got to actually work. I'd expected to kind of sit at a desk and just sit back behind the scenes and watch. My second day on the job, I was in the systems lab redesigning fan ducts for a range.
The benefit of the community from Benton Harbor Promise is significant. This is about our community. And so who benefits? Employers benefit, the people who live in the community benefit, the people who work in the community benefit. This is about making our community a better place to be. And therefore, I think the benefits are significant.
I believe the community should continue to support the Benton Harbor Promise, because that way we'll be growing our own talent, filling the job requirements in our area instead of bringing outside people.
Supporters of the Benton Harbor Promise should keep supporting the kids of our community because it is helping people that couldn't have college as an experience without it.
I think keeping the Benton Harbor Promise is essential, and because it is a resource for our young people to really go on to their next stage in life. And without that resource, then you say, okay, well, where do they go? What do they do? This is a way where the community can help its own young people. And the community can make sure that we ensure those young people have the opportunity to further their education, whether again it's a technical education or it's an academic education. It's the community who's helping, and I believe that that's the reason why this Benton Harbor Promise needs to continue, and why we need to ensure that we gain funding for the promise.
I believe people should invest in the Benton Harbor Promise because it gives people like me a chance to shine.
Why should they give up? We're not giving up. We're the next CEOs, we're the next chefs, we're the next lawyers. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the future.
People can support the Promise Zone and the Promise through far more than just dollars. Okay? People can support through their time. People can support through businesses providing internships. People can support through sitting down with kids and tutoring, helping our young folks understand, what it means to further their education, what it means to work in a professional work environment. So there are a multitude of ways that people can support this other than just funds. The reality is we still need funds because we have to pay for that next stage of school. But certainly time and effort are as much as important as the funds.